Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you all are doing good today. I'm going to talk about Matthew Stafford, former Detroit Lions quarterback, and his current team, the LA Rams. They sit at 7-4 right now. They're second in the NFC West. I'm sorry, excuse me. Arizona's first, then the Rams, and then right behind them, I mean, like literally on their heels, again behind them, are the 49ers. And then last and least are the Seattle Seahawks. Um, this wasn't expected for the Rams. I mean, when they acquired Stafford from Detroit, the expectations were Super Bowl or bust. I mean, Stafford was supposed to be an MVP. This was going to be the year that Stafford, went in the playoffs, that he was going to go to the Super Bowl and win it. The Rams were the perfect team. They had the receivers, they had the defense, they had the coach and Sean McVay, yada yada, this and that, blase blase, and they 7-4, and 2 games behind Arizona, and a game ahead of the 49ers, who beat the crap out of them 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Football. Matter of fact, the Niners own the Rams. I mean, what they won 6 straight or something like that, I think. So they've been owning the Rams even before Stafford got there, when Jared Goff was the quarterback. That's another story too. But yeah, 7-4. And I saw an interesting stat. So Stafford has a 1-4 record against teams that are 500 and better, but he's 6-0 against teams that are below 500. Let me repeat that again. He's 1-4, 1 win, 4 losses against teams with a record of 500 or better, and 6-0 against teams that are below 500. So that means he beats the teams that he's supposed to beat, but he can't beat the big boys, the Packers, the Cardinals, the 49ers. I mean, the hell. Wow. Wow. Looks like things are not what they cracked up to be out in La La Land, huh? I mean, didn't y'all give away like 2 draft picks? How many draft picks did the Rams give up to get Stafford? For Goff, to get Stafford, they gave up Jared Goff, and I know they gave up multiple draft picks. I forgot how many. Goff is not playing well in Detroit, but Goff was never a great quarterback. He was serviceable, and he did go. He did go to the Super Bowl 3 seasons ago with the Rams. They lost to New England. Brady's last win with New England in the Super Bowl. Last Super Bowl win, yeah, in New England. And then the following season, they didn't go. His last season there. But yeah, man, I mean, 7-4, and you can't even beat the good teams. Granted, yes, Stafford is third in passing this season, and he's second in touchdowns thrown behind Brady. Yeah, he's behind Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady has 30, and Stafford has 27. And yards passed, he's third. I think it's behind Brady and I forgot who's second. I can't think of who's second, but Stafford is third in passing yards and second in passing touchdowns. Those, that's good. That's great. But you don't hear anything about the MVP now, about Stafford winning MVP. It's like, shh, that MVP talk has been quieted. And granted, there's still 6 more weeks of football to be played. Plenty of football. Still got a full month, the whole month of December into January. So could he turn it on? I'm sure he could. Does he need to? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because if the Rams just get to the playoffs, it's not good enough. That ain't gonna cut it. I mean, we were doing that before you got here. We were making the playoffs with Jared Goff. Hell, we made a Super Bowl with Jared Goff. But we want to win it. We ain't satisfied with just getting to the playoffs. No, that ain't gonna cut it. And if the and as it stands now, I don't think the Rams would make the playoffs, or they'd be fighting for a spot. But if the Rams don't make the playoffs, oh my gosh, it's going to be a failed season. It's like the old Matthew Stafford has showed up. Only difference is he's changed cities. He was in Detroit, now he's in LA. If they do not make the playoffs, if they do make the playoffs and get bounced early, that's just as bad, because it's like we're down. With Jared Goff, at least we did make the playoffs, yes, but at least we went to a Super Bowl. At least we did that much. You can't even get us to really Stafford. So it's going to be and then questions are going to be raised about Stafford. He can't win, he can't win the big games. He chokes, and he's a good regular season quarterback. He chokes in the playoffs. He can't get it done. That talk is going to resume. And nah, he ain't going to get the MVP. It may be Tom Brady, who knows. But it won't be Stafford. And you know what? I'm not surprised. It's Stafford being Stafford. He's a hell of a quarterback, don't get me wrong. Great regular season quarterback, puts up big numbers. Of course, he was, like I said, he was doing that with Detroit. And was doing it for 12 years in Detroit. So, I mean, it's nothing new. But Stafford's going to Stafford. He's starting to turn the ball over, which we knew he could do. Throwing picks, which we knew he could do. Not winning games, which we knew he could do. Not beating the big dogs, which we knew would happen, and he has done in the past. All these things that was going on in Detroit for 12 years are now manifesting themselves in LA now. They are. I mean, Stafford is going to Stafford. All these manifestations are coming true in LA. Still plenty of football to be played. We still got the whole month of December into January. So things could change. They could. I mean, they could still win a division. They're only 2 games back of Arizona. Arizona's 9-2. LA is not 7-4. So it's still plenty of time left. But hey, y'all better get it right. Like I said, you have the whole month of December to correct these problems, these issues you're having, into January before the playoffs start. And it's mostly the Rams defense. I mean, Aaron Donald's not getting to the quarterback. They signed Von Miller, a week and a half ago. So he's still got to get acclimated to their system. And they're trying to sign a player to what he to the greatness that he had instead of what he is now. And you can't do that. I mean, because a lot of these players don't recapture the greatness that they had. I mean, yeah, you could hope to catch lightning in a bottle, but 9 times out of 10, it doesn't happen. And they just, a shell of themselves. So who knows? Still plenty of football to be played. So they can right the ship, and they need to, because LA is watching. The NFL is watching. And if this goes south, if it don't work out, then it's like, we knew it. Ain't nothing changed. Just the cities and the players. That's the only thing that's changed. It looks like, Detroit to be set up for the future. They got the Rams draft picks. As far as quarterback and Jared Goff, I could see them cutting him at the end of the season and drafting him a quarterback. But this is not a quarterback heavy draft this year. So there are not any quarterbacks coming out this year like in years past, especially last year when you had Zach Wilson and Justin Fields, Mac Jones. You don't have that in this year's draft. No, sir, you don't have it. So the Lions, I don't know what they're going to do as far as quarterback. I mean, with Jared Goff, I don't know who they're going to draft or what they're going to do, but they need to fill that position. So time will tell. Oh, but the Rams, they better get it right quick because just making it to the playoffs is not good enough. Their expectations were to win the Super Bowl coming into the season. And that's probably still their expectations. And if those are not met, then who knows what's going to happen with Sean McVay and his coaching staff as far as in the roster. Who knows what's going to happen? Because, LA's attention span is only so much. The hierarchy in LA are the Lakers, the Dodgers, USC football, well, especially now with the hire of Lincoln Riley, but it's mainly the Lakers and Dodgers, and the Rams and the Raiders with them moving to Las Vegas. They still have a following in LA. The Raiders do. Even though they're not in LA, they still have a huge following in LA. A larger following than the Rams. The Rams could change that possibly if they win the Super Bowl, but they better right this ship quick because it ain't looking good. Just my thoughts, just my take on this. So feel free to comment. Let me know what you think, how you feel about this. We don't have to agree, but let's disagree without being disagreeable, even when it comes to sports. Something as minuscule as this. Let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. In any event, drop your comments, hit that like button, smash it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Go ahead and do that as well. And share this video. Get it out there on social media and feel free to share this video. All right, y'all. Till next time, take care. God bless. Love you much. And I'm out. Take care. God bless you. Love you. Peace.